Now, along with using else and if statements, there's some occasions where you might want to check multiple different things, and that is easily possible within Python. So we're going to set up the page again, as we have done for other instances, and what we're going to do here, actually, instead of having it is equal to, we're going to do is greater than, and we're going to print A is greater than B, and then we're going to do else, and this is going to have print A is equal to B. And now, because obviously we have only greater and then equal, we also need to check if something is less than. So what we do there is we do elif, and we do elif A is less than B, and then we have the print and A is less than B. Now what we do here is, if we run this, we get the output of A is less than B, because 0 is less than 1. And now if I change this to 3, then we get A is greater than, and if I change this to 1, then we get the A is equal to B. So that is how an else if statement or an elif statement works. It's an additional check for if something is equal to something. So because you can only have one if statement and one else statement, because the else statement is is treated as a default, so if it can't find anything that's true, then it prints out the else, and the if is just what you use to initialize this code block to run. And so elif is what you run constantly throughout the rest of the page. Now this is identical to if you wanted to do else, and then you'd have to do if within here. However, it's recommended that you don't do this, because it can get confusing as to how the code block eventually works. So it's recommended that you do elif instead. Now you can have as many elifs as you want. So if you had something where you're checking a string, you could check as many strings as you wanted, with each one just having a different elif. Now you could do something where if it all had the same output at the end, if it is true, then you do if something or something or something or something or something, and so on. You could do as many that way as well. However, it's much more readable to have it done with elifs. So that is how an elif statement works. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon.